We are down on the Bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Blue 32, set hut. Set hut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So nothing doing there. And it's 2nd down. This defense for the Saints, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now there's a gain of 6, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Ready?
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set.
10 black. Hut, hut.
Young to throw on 4th. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
33, yellow, ready.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Early down steps will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
16 yards. A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Let's go. Black, 95. Set.
Young. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Shuck. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero, nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Shuck. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. You look at the Saints defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Saints nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go work.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Shuck now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 47 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. He finds his man, complete. It's Becker. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. From the gun, Shuck. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Klein. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this year plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Carolina.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
Let's go now. 30 seconds.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. And you look at the Saints defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
86 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Here is third down and 4.
Right blue. Ready. Blue claws red. Cluster 6. Ready.
Now Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line.
13 yards. And the Panther first down.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red.
These two teams all tied after one. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Red, 30 seconds.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
38.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Black, 95. Grill green. Hut.
Throwing, Young. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks. Tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Saints at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They want to get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
At the 26-yard line.
Shuck again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Klein. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is in for a score. Touchdown, Bears. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 175, tying Emmitt Smith for second most all time. And the Saints have moved out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Here we go. Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Watch it. 6. Cut.
Out of the gun, it's Young.
That incomplete to Legal. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Steal. Look, 32. Ready.
Young will set to throw.
This is caught by McMillan.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Red.
Here's Young.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
45. One.
The man in motion is Brown.
Cut.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Let's go now. 52 Blue. Ready.
They'll try and run for it. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck.
Over the middle, complete. It's close. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
2nd and 10.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Some people playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Charles, a new NFL record, 67 yards. There has never been one converted from that distance until this very moment. Unbelievable. Congratulations to it.
And, partner, there's no way you or I woke up today thinking, hey, we might see a 67-yard field goal made, let alone attempted. Congratulations. Great job. And remember, it all starts getting that kick away because often it starts low. Usually that's when it can be tipped. Not in this case, a new NFL record.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Okay, right? Ready.
Final play of the half, Young. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I think the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Now Shuck. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. For the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. To throw now, Shuck.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shock looking to throw once more. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. 2nd and 16. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Get it together. Focus, boys, focus.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Shock. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 21. Give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 3 yards out. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
An extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Here's Young from the shotgun. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Young now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-17.
Panthers 17.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And 10.
Here's Shuck. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action now. Shuck. And now another one thrown incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Here we go, set. 45, right. Ready.
Now here's Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
And he's got a touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra splits the uprights. And that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And this will wind up a Saints first down as we'll get this up to about the 42.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 42.
Shuck now to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. This second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
And now an audible here into something else. From the gun, Shuck. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. He finds his man, complete. It's Becker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick. Whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worse, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it. Because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone. And that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Following the interception, Young. He's going to look deep down the field. They've got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 65 yards. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
52 blue. Set, cut.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready. Yellow blue. Red cycle. Blue strike. Ready. 50 grit. Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. And a quick throw there is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So third down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Young to throw it.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Check 3, tap, green, yellow, 22. Tag.
Looking to throw, Young.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And down inside the 15 it goes. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
First down,
Young to throw it.
To the left side, got McMillan.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, set.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Ready up.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Touchdown, New Orleans! Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 176, moving him past Emmitt Smith and into 2nd place all time.
And the Saints use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Here comes Andrews.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Red 38. Hut.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
60 red. Set.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go now. Clock 40. Ready.
Young quickly to the flat. Down the sideline he goes. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now Young. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Throw left side complete. That's Becker. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot here.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing, Shuck. He finds his man, complete. That's Clown. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 6.
Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
They'll try to run forward with Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
We constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Shuck will throw on 3rd and goal. That is intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So a big drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well, cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Here's Young. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Red, black, shot. Yellow, 43, cluster, 6. Ready.
Now Young. And that's complete to Brown. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. All three timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Panthers, first down.
Young. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Young to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage here, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Young. That is caught. McMillan with it. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Ready.
Young. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Come on, set. Blue 32. Set.
Now Young. This is caught. It's Brown. That is out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
They got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are in the field?
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Cut, cut.
Young to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this crowd is on pins and needles now, because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath, and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
Yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10.
Let's slide through. Set, cut.
They'll look to throw. Pulled in by Brown toward the sideline. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. Yellow 22. Ready.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Extra point right down the middle. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. This is 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. And the Panthers are going to hang on the final